Hello everybody and welcome back to Starve Shipwrecked. Last episode didn't end all too well. We were playing as Wilson, and at the very end of last episode we were on the brink of death. And spoiler alert, we did die after the end of last episode. I played for about 2 more minutes, started to record the next episode, and then died. And so I figured that I wouldn't put out an episode that was 2 minutes long and showed me dying. So I figured that we would start a brand new series and try and learn from our mistakes. I have played it a little more since then. I did a live stream on it, and I've played it a bit more on my own. So I think I've got a better idea of where I've been going wrong. We're going to play as the fighter starter, we're going to play as Willow, and we're going to start. Now, I think one of the key mistakes that I made last time, especially in the YouTube series, was ignoring, like, the main goal of the whole game, which is to not starve. And I didn't really go for any food. I kind of tried to jump straight in and try and play with all the new stuff right away, like get some boats, get the machete, get all of the... explore a lot, and you can't really do that if you die of starvation. So, the first thing that we're going to focus on, like, first and foremost, in this playthrough, is to not starve. Obviously, that's the way we're going to live the longest and get to see the coolest stuff. So right away, we have got a crab hole here. I'm going to try and kind of beeline for the trap, which is under survival here, and you make it with some twigs and some grass. We're going to try and get that. We're going to try and get at least 1 or 2 crabs going. I would like it if we were somewhere near, like a grass biome, so we could grab ourselves some berries and cook those up as well. Also, grabbing all the seeds that we can is useful. Occasionally those birds do drop seeds, some guys did not. That is fine. Also, like, kind of focusing on these trees that have coconuts in them. The coconuts, when they drop, you can actually cook on a fire and then eat them that way. So they're kind of a good source of food as well. And just overall focusing on food, I think, is going to be a good thing for us to start with. So we'll grab ourselves a hatchet and we will go ahead and chop down this guy over here. And how much do we need? Do we have what it takes? We've already got what it takes to make a trap, so I'll actually craft that as well. Probably should have waited until I finished cutting down the coconut tree, but that's fine. So we'll take all this stuff. I believe we can use these palm leaves here to make a bag under survival. Yeah, this thing here, the thatch pack, carry a light load. I'm not quite sure how much that can carry, but I am going to go ahead and craft up... no, I'm going to go ahead and use my trap here on this spot. And then hopefully what we can do is kind of go ahead. I don't know if that's in the right place. These sometimes the crabs kind of just walk straight past them, so I kind of want to get it in the right spot. I think that's going to be fine. Can we get this guy? I'll pick this up while I'm here. Can we force this guy into here? Sometimes they kind of burrow into the ground, but it looks like this is going to work just fine. There we go. Good stuff. And right away, boom, we can murder that crab. And we've got some fish morsels. Nice. So I'm not going to put that trap down there again. There are no other crabs in the immediate area, so we're probably best grabbing some more grass and then kind of heading up north and trying to find some more crabs to trap. As well, like I said, as maybe getting some berries. And if we could find a rock that contains some gold and try and get towards the science machine, that would be nice. I'm not going to make too much of a beeline for it like I did last time. Again, we're going to try and focus mostly on staying alive. And if we come across some of that stuff, we're going to expand that way. But the first and foremost thing that I have to kind of drill into my mind is just don't starve. That's the only thing that matters to begin with. Just don't starve. Alright, I'll put this trap down here because I think this crab is going to come this way. So we'll do that. And then we'll try and... Oh, thank you very much. We'll try and loop around here. Come on, I want you to go that way. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, cool. We will take this. We will kill you. We'll get all that ready to take tonight. And then we'll set another trap here. And again, we're going to try and do this little loop around this guy. Try and push him towards his own little nest. There we go. Oh, come on. Seriously? Oh, where are you going? Oh, so you're dug in the ground. Okay, that's fine. Let's try and make you move. Are you gonna go and get in that trap? You are not, which is surprising. Okay, he's gone underground as well. Can we force you in? Run! Hey, there we go. Okay, that should be fine for now. We'll take those. And then let's go and grab a few more of these so we can make some more tools if needs be. We do have what it takes to make a pickaxe, so we could start grabbing some stones. There are some berry bushes here. I like this. I like this a lot. If we could find... I don't think we're going to find a rock with some gold in this forest biome. Also, we should probably be picking up those seashells. I'm not quite sure what they're used for yet, but I have heard people saying that they are pretty useful, so I'll grab some of those as well. Any sign of more berry bushes or... like some kind of rocks with gold in? There are not. There's actually a pretty small island. We do have the minimap installed. I do still have some mods installed, by the way. This is not like a pure vanilla run of Don't Starve Shipwrecked. I'll put a link down below to all the mods that I use. But this looks like a pretty small island here. We do want to make sure we have a nice amount of wood. That's going to keep our fire going throughout the night. The night is very short. We're in the middle of summer right now, so we should be fine for the most part. And yeah, that looks like that's pretty much our island. Let's have a look here. Yeah, we've pretty much exhausted the entirety of our island already. So what I'll do is we will try and grab this last crab. Where did he end up at? We'll try and get this guy to walk into this hole over here. If he does, then I think we've probably exhausted this island of all that we can grab from it, really. And then we'll stay the night. We'll cook some food. We'll eat. We'll make sure we don't die. And then tomorrow, we will set sail. Now, one thing... Oh, flipping... What a guy. One thing we got to watch out for when we start sailing on the ocean is the waves. So the waves cause that little water effect that we saw last time. There was like a little water drop icon in the top right. And all my stuff got wet, and I thought it was hydration or something like that, but people did point out in the comment section, oh, come on, walk into that. People did point out in the comment section that it was actually just my stuff was wet, and when your stuff gets wet, they're not a huge, your character is not a huge fan of it. So where are you going? Are you going to that hole over there? I mean, we haven't caught anyone in that hole yet, so that wouldn't surprise me. I don't know how much crabs, like, dislike going into each other's holes, or if they're, like, completely willing to do that. This guy does not want to. Alright, let's pick this up. I know we're spending a lot of time chasing crabs here, but trust me, it will be worth it. We're going to put that down there. Now let's try and lure this guy back around. Come on, if I can get 4 crab meat, that would be great. Yeah, there you go. Straight in there. There we go. Alright. I will take that. It's not quite dark enough yet. There's some more coconuts here. Not quite dark enough yet for us to warrant a fire. Although it is going to take us a little bit of time to actually go ahead and cook all this stuff up. But that's fine. We will take all of this. I don't want to eat the seeds if I can avoid it, because I'd like to save those so that when we get ourselves an actual farm up and running, we can start to grow some stuff. Of course, if push comes to shove and we actually do start to starve, we can, of course, go ahead and eat that. But for the most part, I think we'll be fine. Our sanity is going down. We could go and pick a few flowers. That would definitely help out a little bit. Are there any more coconut trees down here? There were some more normal trees. I would prefer to chop down the coconut trees, but if there aren't any, that's not too big of a deal. We've already got... Oh, that guy took the seeds again. We do have a fair few coconuts. You know what? I'll take this. I will take this twig, because these saplings are kind of useful. And I think we'll call it there. We'll head back up this way, and we'll set up a fire. I'll probably just set it up, like maybe over here somewhere. I grab the grass. Grass is useful, albeit fairly abundant. Alright, here we go. Fire. We'll just make a normal campfire for now. This should see us through the entirety of the night. And then let's go cook all this up. We'll cook up all of our fish morsels. Here we go. We do need to kill this crab. And cook him up as well. Here we go. Cook that up. There were some snakes hiding around over here. Hopefully they don't come too close. I don't think they will. Let's cook up the berries. I'll start by eating those. We can cook up all of our coconuts. Here we go. So we're at 97 health right now. I believe it caps out at 150. So we can eat quite a bit of this stuff. I'm going to eat all of my coconut. There we go. That's 137. I think we can go ahead and eat one more cooked fish and be about, there we go, about as high as we can get on that at 150. So we've managed to stay alive. We managed to stay about full health. Tomorrow we should probably pick a few flowers to make sure that we can stay high on sanity, because we do not want our sanity to go down. We have got 150 health, which is good. We haven't fought any snakes yet and lost. This is good. Let's have a look. What else can we make? I'll make this thatch pack. We can hold 4 extra items. Okay, that's pretty cool. What do I want to put in there? I'll put like my seashells in there. I don't really need to carry those around with me at all times. Willow's lighter is pretty good. This allows us to light things on fire. I don't think we can survive on it. Like, it emits a little bit of light, but I think if we go into the darkness with it, we are still going to get kind of attacked by things. Although I might be wrong about that. I'm not going to walk that way because I know there are snakes over there. I'm going to stay by my campfire. Day 2 is here. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm not going to bother attacking the snakes. That seems like a bad idea as well. We've got a nice bit of food. I feel like it's somewhat safe for us to jump on the open seas and do a bit of traveling. Now, we could try and get a raft, but that requires us getting a machete, which needs some more flint. I'm just going to make a normal raft. It's not the best, and if we have to go across any, like, deep ocean, I don't think it's going to be a good idea, but it's all that we can make for now, so we'll see. There's a little bit of a crash whenever the game decides to save. So I think the best way to avoid getting wet, I think we can travel in this kind of deep sea. I think we only get wet if we, like, crash into one of the waves. I've noticed that when I actually, like, crash into these waves, that's when we seem to get, like, the wetness effect. What is this? I don't want to attack that. That seems, it's got a skull on it. Jeez. So if we can avoid, like, actually crashing into any of these waves, we shouldn't get wet. We're back in some shallow waters, which hopefully means that there is land nearby. This is an empty bottle. I'll take it because I'm not quite sure what the heck it's for. I've seen a few times when I've played, there have been messages in a bottle, and those messages kind of lead to X marks on the map, which you can then dig up and kind of find like buried treasure, I guess. But for now, we'll kind of pull up on shore here, and we'll see what this island has to offer. We'll exit. Hopefully we find some more crabs. Hopefully we find some more coconut trees. I do not want to get back on the boat. Stay off it, Willow. And hopefully we can you know, not starve. That's like the overall objective. There are a lot of seashells here. Flipping seashells everywhere. I'm not seeing any coconuts yet, which is a little bit of a shame. More grass is good. I do see more crabs. Crabs are good. So we will go ahead and put down a trap over here. We don't have to actively watch the trap like we've been doing so far. We don't have to push them in. We can just kind of... This guy... Oh, what? That guy was just... He didn't care until we basically touched him. We could just make multiple traps and then stick them down and come back to them at a later date, which I think we might actually start to do. So I'll put one there. I'll set one kind of right here. Gotta watch out for those bees. We'll set one there as well. And then we'll spend our day kind of collecting all this stuff and making sure not to die. We've got another coconut tree. I don't want to light that on fire. I'll equip my axe and we'll go chop that down. I see something on the minimap up there. I don't know if that's like just a bit of the island or actually something of interest. It's kind of a little pink. But we could do with finding a rock. We could do with trying to get to that science machine. That is something that we could try and focus on. But for now, we just want to survive. As long as we survive, that's fine. Okay. Ooh, I see. Oh, okay. So that's a spider's nest. Unfortunately, you don't find many rocks in like the grassy area. I find that most of the rocks tend to be in this like deserty, sandy area, I guess. But to be fair, we're not getting much luck in this one at all. We've got enough food that I feel fairly comfortable surviving the night. I don't want to go too close to that bee. I will take more seeds. These are good. There's a ton of grass here. I like it. Flint is very useful for tools. Gonna keep an eye out on those bees. Let's pick a couple of flowers, because just the act of picking flowers, I think, increases our sanity. Although I could be wrong about that. I think it does. But we are at max. We're at 120. We saw a down arrow last night, but it seems to have not affected us at all, which is good. Let's have a look around here. This, again, looks like a very small island. I don't know that, but like I could see that we're coming to the sea here. I'm assuming there's going to be more sea kind of around this side. Do we have what it takes to make another trap here? We do. I'm going to make one. It is using quite a lot of our grass and quite a lot of our twigs, and they do break pretty quickly. But the more crabs we can get, the longer we're going to live. We can push you into there. There we go. Thank you very much. Where are you living? Do you live in the same hole? Are you like husband and wife crabs? Your spouses for life? You could be. Let's set another trap here. There we go. And then let's try and push you in. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but then I go ahead and do it. Oh, you don't live there. Where do you live? I do tend to find that crabs, like, don't... Oh, gosh, he stopped. Oh, almost. I do find that crabs tend to... You find, like, usually it's like one crab per hole. So, I'll put one down, like, over this thing here. And then we'll come back and try and get that a little bit later on. You can go there. We've explored over this way, so I guess we'll kind of head back down the middle here. We do want to watch out. There is a rock there, but it doesn't contain any gold, so it's kind of useless. Not going to attack the spiders just yet. That seems like a bad idea. I will pick some more flowers. I will attack the butterflies, if I can get to them. That gives us butterfly wings. Again, I'm not quite sure. Much like... Oh, come on now. Much like with the seashells, I have no idea. You know what? You can live, butterfly. For today, you can live. I'm not quite sure what they do, like with the seashells. We have them. Having them is going to be nice, but I have no idea what they're actually used for. So, it looks like today is going to be another day of just pure survival. We didn't get a science machine, which is unfortunate, but not too bad. And our main goal is just going to be gather as much as we can, get as much in terms of grass and twigs, because these are going to... I call them twigs. They're called saplings. I'm going to keep calling them twigs, so if you hear me say twigs, I mean these saplings here. We're going to keep grabbing those, because these are useful for getting more traps, and for just building all kinds of stuff in general. So we'll get as many of those as we can. We should probably get some more wood. There is another coconut tree here. Coconut trees are my favorite trees to cut down, because we get 3 types of resources from them. We get the coconuts, we get the wood, and we get the, like, what are they called? Like palm leaves or something? Yeah, palm leaves. So we get all 3 of those, which are nice. I did hear a spider just pop out, which is not too fun. I don't think that beehive is going to attack me, as long as I don't attack it. Did we reach the end of the island this way? Did we finish exploring over here? Oh, no, we didn't. Oh, did we? Yeah, we did. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Okay. Let's head on back down. Let's set up another fire. Let's start cooking some food. There's no real need to start working towards a fire pit just yet, because I don't think we're going to settle down on this island. I don't think there's any real need to settle down on this island. I would like to, if we're going to settle down on a bigger island, if at all possible. None of these two managed to garner any crabs, which is a little annoying. But, like, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's just a little annoying. Okay. Our axe is about to die. I was hoping we would finish that tree off, but we didn't. And there's the end of the land again. Okay, so we will pick up these seashells. We will stick down a fire. I will probably go in the morning, try and lure those crabs and try and get some yield out of these two here. And then we'll probably set off again and try and find somewhere else. I would like to get a decent boat so we can actually see. We can actually, like, sail at night. That would be nice. But it's not a top priority. Again, the priority is just living. So we'll set up a fire. We'll go. We'll cook up some coconuts. We'll try and get as close as we can back to full HP. And hopefully everything will be good. So we'll eat all this stuff. There we go. That takes us to 136, which is close. Oh, we do have a crab here, though. Yeah, we should get back to almost 150 here. There we go, 148. I am happy with that. I'm happy with 148. I'm not quite sure where the crabs went. I was sure there were like 2 or 3 crabs down here that must have gone back into these traps here to get to their holes, but I have no idea where they've gone. No idea what we can do with the bottle. I'm going to put that over here. Anything that I don't think we have use for just yet, I'm going to kind of put in this section over here. Like if we get any butterfly wings or anything like that, they'll all go into this section over here. So yeah. Science machine is kind of the next big thing. Of course, we've got to kind of keep our eye on survival, make sure we keep living. I'll make a machete, and I will also make a pickaxe, just so we have those tools ready if we do need them. Actually, I also need to go ahead and make another axe as well, because our axe is currently broke, so I'll take that. We have what it takes to make another fire, so we have more than enough wood to make another fire if needs be. It is daytime again. There are no crabs, which is real annoying. Let's chop this down for the coconuts. Everything's looking pretty good. Our sanity is 1 point off full. Our hunger is 11 points off full. And our health is still full, which I think is better than we did last time, for sure. So I'm very happy about this. I'm going to grab these 2 twigs. Twigs seem a little, or these saplings seem a little bit more scarce than the grass itself. There's our beginning of the day little lag spike there. That's fine. Let's not get attacked by the spiders. That is also good. Let's just see if we can... Oh, no one over here either? Okay, well, I will grab the seeds. I'm going to pick up the trap because I would like to actually go and start sailing. And it could take us quite a while. I'll pick this up. That does take our sanity back to full, which I'm happy about. It could take us quite a long time. Oh, go away. I'm not in the mood to fight you right now. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Turn back. Turn back. Go away. Stop it. Leave. There we go. Okay. We'll take this. I'm going to quickly cook up these coconuts because why not? We might as well. Oh, the fire went out. I guess we can't. Alright, we will take this. We will take this. Didn't get any crabs, which is a little annoying, but we will get back on our raft, and we will continue on out. And actually, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to end the first episode here just before we get on the raft. Again, I'm going to pause it whilst I do my outro here so we don't die. In the meantime, or waste any valuable time. But as always, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to hit like. It really does help out a lot. Leave a comment down below. I love reading the comments on these videos. Let me know if I'm doing anything wrong or if you've got any cool tips and tricks for surviving the longest in Don't Starve. As always, again, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.